Yeah, a little class.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, is that how you like that in your earlobes?
I'm happy that I'm already mostly deaf.
Yeah, thank God for it, right? Thank God for it. Well, welcome back, everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Episode 53, and little did we know it would be on a holiday.
Yeah.
Happy 420.
Actually, it's 420.
Yo,
so
what up?
Enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, live it up. We know you guys are. Live it the hell up, people. I mean,
except for not in Wisconsin.
Yeah, don't do illegal things. Just do it legally.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, as many of you can tell, there's quite a few differences right now. One of which being this beautiful backdrop that we have here.
Phenomenal
This was
backdrop.
made for us literally in one night, and I cannot thank you enough, Brittany, for making this for us. You are fucking fantastic for this.
Fucking amazing.
Like this helps so much for us because for many of you, you might not know this if you're not a video nerd like I am, but when you have a white backdrop, it blends really badly on camera with your subjects. So we needed something that was a little bit different color, like a gray, that would help us separate from the background so we don't just blend right in and look like we're all one big blob on a wall. So we got our backdrop made for us, which is amazing.
Yes.
We've also got some new lighting. We basically just messed around and bought new light bulbs for our fucking kitchen because we needed some anyways. So we're testing that out. So it might be good. It might be bad. We tried. I don't know. Eventually we'll get actual studio lighting here, and then we can actually really look professional. And then also we might be recording this on a new camera. We're not sure yet. We have to see. We're recording it on 2 devices right now.
We're also going to have a whole new cast. You won't see any of us anymore.
It's not even. We're actually changing the name. We're going to be called the Dunaway's Discussions. That's going to be the name of it. Yeah, Dunaway's Discussions.
We can call it Walkie Talkies.
Yeah, Walkie Talkies. We're all going to be our own show, and we're going to have cameras pointed at just ourselves as the subject. And then, we're just going to post on different channels. But in order to hear the whole conversation, you actually have to go to all of our channels and play them at once. And then
it'll reveal a URL to follow.
Yeah, and then you'll go to the URL. You'll make sure that you highlight the whole page because it's going to be a white page. Highlight the whole page. You're going to see a little copy HTML code in there. You're going to copy that. Put it in your old MySpace. If you go to the MySpace, you're going to see this thing that pops up in the background. It's going to say, "Go fuck yourself. I can't believe you actually did all this." There you go. It's a treasure hunt.
You're going to find an old table with a bunch of cups on it.
Yes, with a bunch of cups on it. And that's
and the cups mean nothing.
And then at the end of the day, you'll realize they didn't even record an episode.
No.
Yep. Oh my God, I love it. It's perfect. We should put people on a treasure hunt like that. I think it'd be fucking hilarious if we had the time to just put people on a treasure hunt.
That would actually be a lot
to
of fun.
find a hidden episode or something like that. That'd be amazing.
Okay. That actually be
Speaking of treasure hunts, I'm watching this new TV show. It's called The Outer Banks. It's on Netflix. It just came out. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like a teen drama,
Right.
but pretty fucking good. It's literally about these kids that live on the Outer Banks, which is like North Carolina, South Carolina. There's like the islands that kind of cut off. Those are the Outer Bank Islands.
Okay.
And you have like the rich kids and then the poor kids, right? You have the cut and then the kooks, which are the high ups, the elites, basically. And so they find a treasure map of sorts, and it leads them to what is known as the Holy Merchant or something like that. The Royal Merchant, that's what it is. It's a sunken ship, and they have to try and track down and find $400 million worth of gold. So.
You guys ever watch that show on Discovery or History Channel called like The Search for Oak Island or whatever that is? Oh my God, I used to watch that show. And we would always just joke about how they'd always be like on the verge of finding something new.
And then they'd never.
Yeah, season 6, we still haven't found anything.
Yeah,
we ain't found shit.
What's that? We haven't found a fucking...
We ain't found shit.
Comb the desert. We ain't found a fucking thing.
I don't think he meant it literally.
But yeah, it's a good show. So definitely, I'd say check it out. I like binge watched it. There's like 10 episodes, and I think I'm at like episode 9 right now, and it's pretty crazy. Like there's some crazy shit.
I always love. I kind of miss actually having like those treasure hunting movies, like the Goonies. Like we haven't had like a Goonies type movie, or like even like a National Treasure.
I've always thought it would be cool. Like if I was just down and out in life, I'd just become like I said, like a beach bum, but I'd become a treasure hunter. I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna get my own little boat, and we're just gonna go fucking scuba diving and hunt for.
Because what happens if you find something? You just make a butt ton of money.
You just make a buttload of money.
Well, if nobody else knows about it.
Well, try and kill me. I dare you. I got nothing.
Well, it's not about killing. It's about like if the state finds out. Yeah, if the state finds out that you found something in the ocean,
it's not theirs.
Didn't register.
Yeah, but they'll find a way to tax you for it.
Yeah, they can tax me all they want for it. It's still mine. I don't give a shit. Tax me on it. If I make $400 million, go ahead, tax $400 million. I'm still making out quite a bit of fucking money.
The odds of someone leaving $400 million in the ocean, pretty low.
There are hidden treasures out there.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm absolutely positive
in the middle of the ocean. You don't know what's out there. What if I find the Holy Grail?
Yeah, you're going to take a little skip out there?
It's like what that old hag did in Titanic. Just threw that big old blue diamond out there.
I should really donate this to a museum to lock in this story. Plop.
Fucking hate you guys. Just let me be a treasure hunter, okay? God.
Dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man.
Whatever.
Because there's people out there that just roam around and they check out. It's like the dudes that scuba dive rivers and stuff.
Oh yeah, those guys.
Those are badass.
They find quite a bit of shit.
Yeah.
That's true.
But they're diamonds in the rough because they try and give it back.
Do you guys see that they're releasing a Titanic 2? Like the not the movie.
Titanic 2, Titanic kickier.
Jack's Revenge. No,
this one won't sing.
No, but seriously, there's a new
Titanic 2, Revenge of the Iceberg.
There's a Titanic boat that's getting released.
Oh yeah,
and they're going to follow the same path as the previous Titanic.
Can I get on that boat?
Can I get on?
I mean, if you want to die.
I want to paint a woman like a French girl.
I want to be.
Yeah, I mean, if Kate Winslet's there, I'm definitely getting on that boat.
I'm going to bang up Kate Winslet in the back of a car.
And just slam my hand on a window.
Yeah, not her hand, my hand. I'm going to slam my hand on a window because she's clearly going to be the boss bitch in charge in that role.
I have no problem with that whatsoever.
And then give me your diamond also. Also, that door.
Give me your door.
That door, you're off, lady. That's mine now. Thanks. Appreciate you, bud.
Well, there's enough room for two people with buoyancy for those. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to get at the bottom of the door, just lift it up.
Just flip it.
Oh, my God.
Whoa, wave. Oh, no.
But also, I wanted to reach out and say, for those of you that didn't show up for our Facebook Live episode last week, we did a Facebook Live, and last week we really made a push to get to 100 subscribers. We wanted to get there before the end of the month, and thank you. You got us there. We hit 102, and then YouTube came in and just fucked our shit up. And they said, no, you got bots following you. We're going to take them away. So they took away 7 of our subscribers. Literally, within 10 minutes,
it flagged 7.
Within 10 minutes of us hitting 100 subscribers, we hit 102 subscribers, and like 5 minutes later, it wiped out 7 of them. Gave us 95.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But thankfully, we've reached 100 again. You couldn't keep us down for long. We're back. We're here. We're clear. Yeah, get it clear microphones.
We're clear.
Boom. So, yes, we have officially reached 100 again, and they have not taken them away. So that means they're all real people this time.
Yet.
Shut up.
Give it time.
They're real this time. So, yes, thank you guys very, 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 very much. We have reached out to the person that was
our
100th, and they will be getting an amazingly cool shirt.
One of a kind.
One of a kind. That took us 4 hours to build.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's a good
Needlessly.
one. Yeah, it was really
bad.
But
it took us 4 hours.
We got, it doesn't look like it.
These guys discovered the wonders of technology this weekend.
I'm so done. Don't ever use Microsoft Word art. It's the stupidest thing. Microsoft Word's stupid in general, and that's why now we've officially bought Adobe Illustrator, because if we're going to keep doing merch and logos and shit, I can't do Word anymore, or I'm going to blow my brains out.
Yeah. That's literally, we were just trying to curve text.
Literally, that's all we were trying to do.
Above and bottom texts to just stay vertical.
And it took us 3 hours just to curve text, and then we didn't end up even doing it because it was so fucked.
it.
Yeah, it was so fucked. It didn't work. So yeah, that was our life a couple days ago.
Yeah.
But also, yes, thank you guys very, very much for getting us to the 100. That is amazing. That was a huge milestone for us. People say that the first 100 subscribers is kind of the hardest to get to. So for us to get there now is amazing. 1 year in, and we hit 100 subscribers, which is amazing. Now we just have to hit 1,000.
Yep.
That's the next goal, 1,000.
Yeah, so honestly, I think the hardest part about this process is just me. So
Are you just saying that you're hard?
Yeah, all the time. Since we hit that 100, I am hard.
I've been hard
nonstop
nonstop since we hit 100. Yeah. I'll be honest with you.
I should probably go to the hospital.
Yeah. I'm losing a lot of blood to my head. I'm going to be honest with you. But yes, so yeah, I just want to give a quick shout out and thank you for that.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate that.
We've got a bunch of other, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to just dive into my week here.
Do your thing, man.
Man, it was a busy week. Between the backdrop, between the lighting, between us hitting 100 subscribers, it was a busy week. I have felt more energized in quarantine this week than I have since it started.
Yeah, it's kind of like the renaissance period of the quarantine almost, where it's like
I think everybody sees the light.
Yeah,
you know,
and they're like, I've spent my time wallowing, and now I'm trying to actually get some shit done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think everybody needed a couple weeks because they're like, well, when am I ever going to get 2 weeks, 3 weeks off of work again and not have to do anything and be forced to stay in my house? And now I think everybody's kind of ramping that energy up. They're like, okay, I'm tired of doing this. Like, what can I do now?
Yep.
And that has definitely been me. Like last week, the end of last week, or the week prior, I was in a funk, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it was bad. I was just like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah,
I hate all of this.
Outside of Monday, I don't think we actually had like a full-length conversation that entire week.
It was brutal. I just stayed in my room. I didn't even
8 feet away from each other.
I know. Well, the problem was I didn't even like work on anything. Like I did, but it was just like I was so like unenergized and unmotivated to do anything, and it sucked. I hated it, and it compounds on itself where you just get more and more unmotivated because you're not doing anything every day.
Right.
And then this week, like, man, just fucking ramped it up. I did a shitload of research on YouTube or on podcast stuff and YouTube stuff. So this is just going to keep getting better and better for all of you. Trust me. And for us. But yeah, and then finish some work for my other companies. Yeah. Did a lot this week. Also, we are going to be doing, I'm kind of just ranting right now at the beginning of this episode, we're also going to be doing Facebook Lives every week from now on because you guys came out full force in that.
And it was
that
really
was like amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun actually being able to interact with the people from Facebook.
Yeah. So we're going to end up doing we'll do our live or our recorded episode, which drops on Tuesdays. That's the What We Learned This Week episodes. We're going to do our live episode on YouTube on Mondays. That's just our extra credit show. And then now we will also be adding in a Facebook Live episode. It'll just be like coffee. Yeah, I think we're going to just call it like Coffee Talks or something like that.
Yeah.
And it'll be either me and Drake or the three of us if he can make it.
Yeah, I got to make that work with my
we're hoping we can get him to work it out. But so yeah, we're just, like we said, guys, we want to bring you guys more content. We want to be able to interact with you more, and this is the perfect way to do it. Is just to add another thing
continuously
to Facebook.
Dive in because I mean we've been we touched on it a couple of times, but we kind of go stir crazy during the week. Like we record Monday, and then we have that residual like Tuesday, and then if we stream or if we do any ancillary stuff that we release, but like compilations and shit. But we've kind of gotten to the point where it's like all we want to do is record. So sitting on idle hands, you just kind of get antsy about it.
Oh, God,
You're just like, what do we do? We got to do something.
We can do something,
And I've been pestering fucking this guy nonstop about playing and streaming and shit. And I hate it.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I feel terrible.
No, you shouldn't. It's on me. Like I said, like I had that zero motivation where it's just like, I want to do stuff, but at the same time, it's like, I don't want to do anything.
No, exactly.
So now now I'm back. Now I'm back in full gear.
I don't want to have to do anything.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But now I'm back in full gear. I had my little week of weeping, and now here we go again. Let's ramp this fucker up.
You know, it's necessary sometimes.
Yeah. And I'm getting us to 1,000 goddamn subscribers. Even if it's the last thing I do on this earth, I'm getting us to 1,000. It's happening, folks. So make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you share this on your Facebook. Share it with your friends. Share it with your family. Get your mom on here. We want to talk to your mom.
Create a second account. Subscribe twice.
Yes, subscribe.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't wreck the analytics now, okay? Because we'll get fucked at the end of the day.
Seriously, tell your mom I said hi.
Tell your hi, mom.
She'll know who I am.
Not your mom.
No, different mom. Also,
your
different mom. Speaking of this brought up the Sorry Jake's Mom mug collection. One of our best sellers today.
Really? Yes.
We sold like 5 mugs in a day.
It's phenomenal.
Shit. It was insane. So thank you guys for buying those. I'm sorry. I wish we would have gotten them out sooner. I didn't realize that they were going to be that hot of a market item. But man, you guys just bought that up. It was literally like 2 days after I put it on the market.
Dude, that makes me so excited.
Oh, it's so awesome. And also, yes, don't forget to send us pictures. If you have a shirt,
please,
a mug, anything, send us pictures so that we can have them. We'll post them on Facebook and Instagram with your guys' approval, obviously. But yeah, just send us that stuff because we love seeing you guys with our.
It means the fucking world.
Tag us on like Instagram and shit like that. We'd love that kind of stuff.
Post it on Instagram and tag us. Hell yeah, do it up.
It means the fucking world because I mean that's like one, you're spending your fucking money and throwing it at us like that. Why I don't know.
Yeah, well,
we're not impressive. But
okay, we're impressive. Look at us.
I don't know what you're doing.
I'm not impressive.
Yeah, I mean.
But it just like I don't know. It means the absolute fucking world that you're willing to throw money at us to get a coffee mug with a slogan that we came up with on the fly over a stupid conversation.
Yep.
It means the fucking world. So that I mean the fact that you're able to do that. Do you want to? Hey, bud. Yes, sir. Please.
Sorry, this is really unprofessional of Jake, and he usually
Jake's fired from this. So.
We gotta rotate.
Sorry, guys.
He's fired.
Thank you.
Hi.
But yeah, no, it does mean the world because I mean that's interaction as well. That people are enjoying the content enough to throw money. And that it I don't know. It's one of those things that I still have a really hard time believing it. Like it just.
I mean, and here's the other thing too, and this was perfect. Shout out to Thirst Homeless, who's one of our
Thirst.
He's literally one of our oldest subscribers on YouTube, I think, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's been there probably the longest, and he
we'll
actually
our most active subscriber.
Yeah,
right?
But he actually sent us a video last week in an email, like a private video of him, and it was his review of our podcast, and he really showed it in I've always wondered like how people view our podcast.
How they perceive
like there's a certain way that we see it, obviously, but like how are other people viewing us? And he put it so perfectly. He said that when I first watched, is it hot? Yeah,
fuck,
it's hot
that's
as
hot.
shit.
Wow.
He said when I first.
Hey, sorry, that's hot.
Thanks, I appreciate the heads up.
He said when I first watched your show, he's like, I found you guys randomly on YouTube during a live episode, and he said when I first watched it. He said, I was just fucking around with you guys, and, he's like, it's funny because I didn't think you would have the sense of humor that you had with me saying the comments that I was saying, because for those of you that don't join our live episodes on YouTube,
we have
a tally of the inappropriate jokes that this guy makes, and it's hilarious.
And every time we have to review his comments.
Yeah, it's like they get YouTube blocks him at first. It's like, you sure you want to show this? We go, fuck yeah, show that shit.
It's a thirst comment. We need it.
It's a thirst comment. But yeah, he said, I wanted to give you guys shit, but then you guys actually took it and were entertaining with it. He's like, so I just kept coming back, and he said, when I first started watching you guys, you didn't seem. You all three seem like you come from such different places, but you mesh so well in conversation. It's like it's weird how well you guys like work together and play off of each other. And I was like, oh, interesting. I never I never saw because of talking to you guys. I know who you both are really well.
We've known each other for forever.
Yeah,
so
it's like you don't seem. It seems like we come from similar backgrounds, but from an outside perspective, looking at us, we definitely do not. We look like the Goonies,
and that's
a fucking misfit bunch of kids.
That was hands down one of my favorite comments that he had made was that if he went into like a bar or whatever, he said that he wouldn't assume that we were friends.
Yeah.
That we wouldn't correlate that.
Yeah.
And I thought that was fucking seriously cool.
Yeah.
That is kind of
cool. Seriously cool.
So yeah, if there's any of you out there that have the gumption, like that word?
Good word.
If you want to, thank you. If you want to send us a review, like even if it's just a private video on your phone, just a recording of like how you view the podcast, please, by all means, because that was so much fun. Like I probably watched that video like 3 or 4 times.
Dude,
it was just so awesome to watch.
When I found that link,
people reviewing us, like, what?
Dude, I probably listened to that 4 times on my way to work.
Yeah.
And it like, I don't have more than 15 minutes of a drive. Like I literally was sitting in the parking lot at work, just like, oh my god,
it's so
fucking
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah. So yeah, send us a video.
And also shout out to Thirst. We love you, man.
Hell yeah, Thirst. Thank you. And then also, even if you don't want to make a video, just leave a comment on our video, like on one of our episodes, and just kind of give like a brief review if you want. Like, we're interested to see what you guys think.
I want to hear details.
Yeah. I want to hear.
Tell me why I'm better.
Tell me who your favorite host is.
No,
don't do that.
That's a terrible
idea. Don't do that. That's how the band breaks up.
Tell me who your second favorite host
inflated.
is, either Jake or Drake.
No. We all have super inflated egos, so don't ruin any of them. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's just super cool, and it's just been so crazy. I'm still
buzzing.
It's still one of my favorite days of the week.
I know.
Just going here on Mondays, it's so much fun.
I feel like a broken record at this point for saying how like amazing this all
there's
is.
There's no other way to like express it.
Like 100 people have subscribed to our YouTube.
Dude.
We've got 700 people on our Facebook page now. Like,
this
what?
Just this experience alone, like I have never in my close to be 26 years of existence,
Happy
I have
birthday,
never. Thanks, dude. I have never felt so much satisfaction out of something.
Yeah.
Like just perpetual satisfaction. Every time we get a fucking notification on Facebook about someone following the page, every time we get a subscriber on YouTube, every time we get a view on the fucking videos.
Every time we get a comment, I'm like,
dude,
oh, this is amazing. Somebody commented on our videos.
I have never, with all the hobbies and all the fucking bullshit and like everything else that I've done, all the backwoods jobs, blue collar shit, like I have never felt so much self-satisfaction than I do sitting right here with you guys.
It's something that we've created. It's something that we do religiously.
Dude.
I mean, this is like we make a point of never, like we cut time out of our days.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what else we have going on. We're like, no, we have to do this. Like, this is a job.
I don't do anything on Mondays.
It's getting to the point where I could just text these guys at like 10 a.m. and be like, hey, I'm on my way over.
All
They're
right,
like,
cool.
yeah, we're already
ready
for
for
you.
Yep, we're good to go.
Come on, baby.
Yeah, let's go.
We don't play this shit anymore. It just happens.
Yeah, it just fucking goes, and it's amazing. It's like somebody. I was talking to somebody the other day, and I think that this is kind of the best way that I can put it for myself is right now, everything else that I'm doing in life that pays the bills and everything, right? That's my job. I'm working my job. My side is my career, which is weird. Eventually, I want that flipped, obviously.
I think that's how most people are before they get started.
Yeah, I think like
most
this
definitely.
for me at this point, a year in, I would consider this a career for me.
Yeah.
Like this is something that we've all actively been pursuing. It's something that we want to continue to pursue. It's something that we want to continue to grow. And I would say it's gone from a hobby is what it started with to a career for me.
Yeah.
It's like my little side career basically. And I really, really hope that we can make that reversed, but even if we don't, like
it takes time.
Like look at, we're at 100 subscribers.
Dude.
Who would have thought when we started this bullshit? What?
Why?
I don't know, dude. I love it. I love
bullshit.
Hey, man.
That's awesome.
I mean, it did start as bullshit. But all right, sorry. I'm done. I'm done with the elation here. I'm sorry. I've just been so pent up with all of this all week that it's been amazing. Yes, it's been. Thank you guys. Thank you two for fucking creating this show and making it what it is.
I'm just proud of myself for not murdering you two already.
I'm just proud of myself for not kicking you off this fucking show.
Because I wouldn't be able to fight you back.
Yeah. I would just get naked. Can't kill a naked man.
It sends him into a rage.
Yeah.
Sends me into a rage in my underpants.
Oh man! So what do we got for today? I'm curious.
What did we want to talk about today? I want to stay away. I want to stay away from the Corona because I just feel like that's all the tenderonis.
It's a big sick.
That's what another guy referred to.
Stay away from the
oh yeah! Shout out to Conversations with Kev on Facebook, by the way. Fucking great show too that he's got running. I've been helping him out with some video stuff. So it's Conversations with Kev with a K for Conversations.
I'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's working out of the old space that we worked out of and everything.
Nice.
I've been helping him out. I've been watching a couple of his stuff, but he does just literally like all kinds of different stuff. Like this week he did the COVID basically.
Okay.
But the way that he referred to it was the tenderoni.
The
and I was like, that's my new fucking favorite, dude. I love that. That's amazing.
That's good.
Oh man.
But yeah, I want to stay away from that. We've talked about it for like 3 weeks now.
Okay.
And it's like, well, all right, what else can we
stay away from that?
Yeah, but I mean, it's hard because it is everybody's life right now.
I do have a question though.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's kind of related to that.
Yeah, let's go. It's okay.
So
I'll accept it.
What are you guys doing to pass the time during the quarantine? Like other than just this, because we all know that this is happening. But like, what's the little things that you're doing that you notice yourself doing more now that you're stuck at home?
Well, he's not getting any more tattoos yet.
Well, I have a lot more girth on my right arm.
God damn it! There it is.
Actually, it's super funny because I wasn't sure if we planned on doing skills this week, but that was actually the tattoo thing because I've been going fucking stir crazy.
Yeah?
I'm gonna do stick and poke.
Oh yeah, this week you're gonna do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Shit, dude.
So
you are?
We got a printer, right?
You got a printer.
Well, I just need an outline for the stencil.
It's not a great one.
That's fine.
I have a printer if you guys need.
Oh wait, you just need black though, right? Yeah, then yeah, we got a printer. Hell
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn, we're gonna do stick and poke this.
Okay.
Oh, also we should probably discuss last week's skills.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go first and say I did make a beat, but it's very, very simple, and I hated it, so I trashed it. So instead, I focused more on obviously this stuff, And so I switched my skill kind of on you guys and said fuck it, because I did a lot. That's how I've been passing my time. I've done a lot of research on building the studio out and making it better views, or better pleasing to the eye and more pleasing to the ears, basically, for everyone.
Yes.
So yeah, that's kind of been, I kind of changed my skill up. I did make a beat, but it was just like, this is fucking sucks. I hate this, so I just did this instead.
I'll follow up on my skill at least, because I follow through for the most part. I didn't get the money locked down by any means, but I got that much work lined up where I could get about $10,000 to $15,000 worth of work.
Nice.
I'm not gonna exploit you, but the work that you're doing right now, it's pretty good stuff.
Oh, thanks,
if you're gonna be getting a new computer soon, that's awesome, dude. I'm proud of you. Like you're building,
thanks,
and
man.
you're doing good work. The websites that you're doing and everything is great work. Also, if you want a website built or anything like that,
hit me up.
This dude.
Just go ahead and go to astrodesigncompany.com. We'll build you up a custom website based on your needs, and we'll talk about pricing, because I know that everybody's kind of struggling right now. So we'll be flexible with everything.
And you know what? Guess what? I'm just thinking of this now. That link is also going in the description of all of our videos from now on. We're putting a link for it.
Appreciate that.
How about this? All right, I'm gonna call you out here live on the show. I'm calling you out. You ready?
Uh-oh.
All right. If they use our link,
okay.
Can they get a coupon? Can they get a discount code?
We will work something out. I promise you.
Even like a 5%.
We'll get something off.
Yeah, we'll figure it.
It depends on the scale of the job.
There we go. That's what I like to hear. I just wanted to call him out live on show to see how good of an entrepreneur he is.
I'm flexible, so.
Me too. I'm real flexible.
Flexibility is key.
I didn't need to remove a couple ribs.
You can just suck your dick.
If you get that joke, you're a dark motherfucker who went to public school.
And you listen to good music.
Oh, shit. But yeah, no, we will make sure to put that in the link in the description for everything as well. So if you need a website built, this is the man right here. Like, he's got some great.
They're phenomenal.
Yeah. And he's also on your website. You have a couple don't you have a couple examples of websites
I have portfolio stuff on there. I still need to link the actual sites to that.
Okay. But you
if you guys need samples, I can send you some samples.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, awesome. Hell yeah. So shout out to that. Anything you want to plug shamelessly right now? Any plugs you want to do?
The only plug that I can think of is, if you're really into excavation, check out Johnny Wishbone.
Johnny Wishbone's YouTube channel.
Dude.
Go check it out. That dude has got some good stuff.
He's a champ.
I've been failing him lately because I need to finish editing his second video here real soon. I've got part of it down, so don't worry, Johnny. It's coming your way. I'm sorry. But yes,
Johnny
we are
boy.
working on it. But yeah, shameless plug on that too.
Dude.
Anyways, should we go for your skill? What was your skill this week?
I don't remember. I didn't think we did skills last week.
Yeah, we did, dude. You didn't do a skill last week? You did a skill last week.
I know I picked a skill. I can't remember what
Somebody
the skill
comment in this
Your
video.
Your skill was to masturbate intensively for like 6 days in a row. So.
He did it.
We're good.
Perfect. Awesome.
Now, if you remember what Drake's skill was from last week, go ahead and put that in the comments and shame him for it.
Yeah, if you wouldn't
Shame
mind.
him endlessly for it, please and thank you.
Bust out the bell.
Walk him down the streets of King's Landing.
Shame.
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 Oh,
King's
God.
Landing. Jesus Christ.
What a great TV show. So, all right. Well, then let's go right into this week's skills then.
Yeah.
What do you got for us, man?
Stick and poke.
Stick and poke. There
Yep.
it is.
Stick and poke.
So you're going to do one tattoo.
One tattoo.
Stick and poke this
Stick
week.
and poke.
All right. I'm waiting for it. What do you got?
I'm going to do 10,000 push-ups this week.
Shut the fuck up. 10,000? You know how many that is a day?
Right.
Yep. 10,000
You
push-ups.
can space that out.
Yo, that's like if you did 1,000 a day. That's still not 10,000.
Dude.
All right, fine. I'll do fucking.
Maybe do 500. Do 700 because that's 100 a day.
I'm gonna do 1,000 push-ups this week.
Fuck you,
Fucking
1,000.
man.
1,000 push-ups. It's like what? How many is that?
I'm going for it.
125 or
Fuck
something
yeah.
like that.
Shoot for the stars, homeboy.
Be like 115, but yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't ace math.
That's fine.
very
I'll
well,
do it.
so.
I'll do it.
All right, so it's
Fuck
1,000 push-ups.
Mm.
We want video proof of you doing them.
Every single one. All right, deal.
I don't care if it's sped up. I want fucking proof.
Gonna be an Anchorman secrets.
1,000. 1999.
940.
Oh shit! All right, 1,000, but damn, okay, man. Well, you
I'm trying to get back in shape this week. So
fuck yeah, do
as
it
I'm
too.
drinking, this is my second beer already.
I mean, whatever. It's Monday. This is our cheat day.
It's Monday.
It's
Yeah,
Monday, our
exactly.
cheat day. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I still have like
It's
115 fucking push-ups to do today.
Yeah, you got quite a few to do today, bud. Let's see. For my skill for this week, I've been on this train, so I want to keep going with this roll here of doing the podcast stuff. So I'm trying to think of what I could possibly do to make this even better.
Striptease.
I could striptease. No, what else can I do? What else can I do? God, I just want to keep working on this.
Mm-hmm. You want to...
I want to say that I would get new lights for our studio and work with those, but they are back ordered right now.
Oh.
Well, actually, no, I could get them off their actual website. Oh, also, I forgot to tell you guys about that, too. I'll talk to you guys about that later. But, yeah, I can get them off their website, and I think I might be able to get them this week. I don't know.
We'll check into it.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna find ways to improve our podcast for next week. That's basically what I'm gonna do. Whether it's lighting or audio or video, I'm gonna find a way to. Actually, I do have an idea. It might be video stuff because there's some stuff that I've been thinking about doing. So I might be able to help
I'm good
us
for
out.
right now.
Grab one more. That's okay.
Grab another beer? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely not, Walker.
don't you grab.
It's my beer,
That's 3 whole
Get
beers,
drunk.
Walker. Look at us. We're so unprofessional at this
Yes.
point. We all just
Keep
keep
drinking.
We all just keep walking out of the show. Like, we're just so unprofessional at this point. I love it. Look at we hit 100 subscribers and we think we're famous enough to just fucking
octave was that?
we oh my god. So yeah, all right. That's our skills for the week. We've got them. They're nailed down.
I'm super stoked.
We're 30 minutes in and we haven't hit a single topic yet of conversation. That's amazing.
Okay, so we'll bounce off of that
All
treasure hunter thing.
Okay, let's go for it.
If you were to find a treasure, like you've
right,
been
how
searching
much?
for years.
How
Well,
much?
that's not the question.
Okay.
So you've been searching. You finally, after all of these broken avenues, like
Why don't you
the
just bring
island.
the beers over here, by the way? Just bring them over here and we'll
Just
just
bring 'em over
get them from here. We got a bunch of shit to record today. We might as well.
Yeah. So you find the treasure finally. Let's say it's like a 2-year process. You've just been fucking going at it.
2 year only?
Well, I'm just saying like an extended amount of time
Give it
to where
10.
you've been 10 years.
10 years. Okay.
10 years you've been chasing this treasure.
All right.
You find it.
Yes.
Okay, could be huge, could be minuscule. You found what you were looking for after all of the clues and everything else, like national treasure shit.
Got it.
You find it.
Okay.
Do you try and find another treasure to search?
But how much though? I mean, if it's $400 million, I don't need another treasure. I'm set on my one. If it's $1 million, maybe.
Yeah,
if there's one that's like within my grasp, maybe.
If it's $1 million, then that's just enough money to fund your next expedition.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like it would maybe be easier. Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because I was thinking
I
along
could
that
also
same
just
line
blow
as
that
well.
million and it would be like, fuck, it's gone
Honestly,
now.
though, like I feel like with $1 million, I would probably just like
I'd quit. I think I'd be done.
I would retire, but like I would also go invest some money.
I would start. I would really. This podcast would be fucking exponential. I tell you, we would have a studio built for us because this shit. That's the next big goal, man. Getting a studio built out for us, so they don't have to keep putting this shit up every week. Like,
yeah.
That's the goal, man.
That'd
I
be
want to
tight.
just. You know what we should. I want to just cut off so they just have a little hallway coming from the stairs and you can go here, but like this.
It's
It's
just boxed.
This is just boxed off. You can't come in here. This is the studio now. This is the space now.
It'd be cool to get like a little warehouse so we can convert.
I know. I really,
like a storage unit.
want to.
Or not a storage
Or like a
unit, but
shipping container.
There's
Yeah,
a couple.
yeah,
but the problem is
No, I'm
like,
just kidding.
yeah, there's issues with that. I mean, we
Yeah.
could, but it wouldn't be. We could use a space like that,
Yeah.
but I would need to be able to make stuff permanent in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
No, most
That's
definitely.
that's the main goal is to be able to make stuff permanent in
Yeah.
the studio.
And then
So
blow
I
up.
can just and
Yeah,
act
I'd
like
like
I
to-
don't know nobody.
I want to buy a house with a
That's
big ass basement, so that way we can just do shit in
record
the
there.
basement down there.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Let's go,
Yeah.
man. Now we just need that $1 million to buy a
You
house.
just need one
to
of
get-
us to be financially responsible enough to
to buy a
get
house. Yeah, pretty much.
So join us on Patreon.
But yeah, I
Wait
don't.
for this decline in the economy.
Yeah, I know, right?
Because I'm buying a house the second they reach 40,000.
But yeah, I don't know. I think
Flipping it.
It depends. If it's even if it's $250,000, I think I'm probably good. Like I don't think I need to do it again. But I think also for treasure hunt, if I've been doing it for a long time, it could be part of the thrill.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Like you could get addicted to that thrill.
Because, I mean, look at the guys of the island, man. They've been there's been so many fucking people chasing the treasure that is supposedly buried in that fucking
it's gone,
island.
dude. It's gone.
True.
That's what I think too. I think it's been gone for a long time, but
I don't think there was ever any fucking treasure there to begin with.
Here's the thing then.
I don't give a fuck about the tunnels. There's natural tunnels. I don't know.
So here's my thing on it for these treasures, right? That are supposedly still out there. If you find it, right? Say there's one for $40 million or something like that, and you find it. Are you telling fucking anyone?
No.
You're not telling a fucking soul that you found that. So people, there could be stuff out there that's been found, and people are just like, well, I'm not fucking saying shit about it.
I wouldn't post shit on Discovery Channel until after I've already found that fucking treasure.
Fucked. I wouldn't do any of that.
Yeah.
Because what happens in the off season? Every fucking person's
everybody's going to look for it.
Yeah, fuck
and
that.
God forbid some fucking 18-year-old kid goes and finds it, and now you're like, great, this kid just went in 2 minutes and used what we did for 10 years and found it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
That'd be brutal.
I'm finding that shit, and then I'm making a TV show.
That kid would disappear. If I spent 10 years fucking trying to find this treasure.
It's like the person that made
Outer
a motor
Banks.
that runs on
Outer
water.
Banks, dude. Go watch the Outer Banks.
Dude.
Very good explanation of it all. But
it's like the person that made a motor that runs on water. What happened to them?
Yeah, what happened there?
So fun fact, when I was a child, I was very young, and Johnny Wishbone can attest to this. When I was young, we were sitting in the car one time going somewhere. I don't remember where. And I don't know why I had this thought, but I was like, hey, have we ever wondered why, like, we didn't harness, like, the aerodynamics to charge the alternator to, like, create power?
Mm-hmm.
If you put a fan in the front and it helped charge the alternator?
Yeah.
And then, like, 10 years later, somebody comes out and says, oh, I'm trying to invent a wind-powered engine.
Really?
This motherfucker stole my shit.
10 years ago, I said that.
That's my trademark.
In my little kid mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the next big thing is solid-state batteries. So pretty soon that's going to be a thing.
Yeah.
So, if you can have a fucking wind-powered vehicle that charges on the wind and then stores it in a solid-state battery.
Use a little amount of gas to get it going, and then it just charges. But I don't know. That's just me.
I do love the people that have their fucking they have their Teslas or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. But then they have solar power charging up their electric cars, right? Because it's like, that's just free fucking fuel right there.
Yeah,
that sounds awesome.
I
would love that.
Oh my god.
Okay,
it's not even about the environment at that point for me. It's just like, oh yeah, I'm saving a fuck ton of money.
Exactly.
Right. So okay, I want to go back on the treasure thing here because we're kind of on that today.
Yeah.
So let's say you find the treasure, and I think I've brought this up before when we said we wanted to be art dealers.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Arts. Okay. What's it called?
What do you call this? The
evaluators.
Yeah.
No. What was the actual name?
It's in the title of our episode. Yeah, appraisers. Yeah.
Nice.
So let's say you find gold, right? You find something, right?
Yeah.
You find, I don't know what it is, but you find it. It's really valuable. Who are you selling it to? Who's buying this?
Yeah. How are you gonna fence
like
that
who?
off?
Like, are you black marketing it? Are you? Okay, but you sell it to usually you're donating to museums.
Fuck
museums.
That.
Well, then give me the biggest fucking
shit.
tax write-off ever. I mean, fuck that.
Fuck that. I don't want the tax write-off. I want the cash. Give me the cash.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I'm not donating this. You want it? You buy it, motherfucker. Okay, here's how I can see. You can put it on auction.
Yeah.
But how do you evaluate it? If it's something that's like, if it's something one of a kind, right? How do you evaluate something like that?
The museums can evaluate that shit.
Oh, yeah.
They have appraisers on staff.
Yeah.
Right.
And I would be to the highest bidder and be like, hey, this is solid fucking gold that I found.
But the problem is at the auction, like, well, I guess you can set the amount that you
could set the starting bid.
Yeah. And you can also set the amount that you would be comfortable selling it, right? You don't, like, it's like if somebody starts bidding, oh no, you can only do that in the auto show.
I think you only set the starting bid and then people can bid on top of that.
Yeah, they stack.
So
it's like the Amazon.
Yeah. But the starting bid is based off the appraisal, though. The appraised amount.
Well,
but you can say if they appraise it and they appraise it too low, you can also say, now fuck you, appraise that higher.
Yeah.
But I also think that you can have your own appraiser, can't you? I'm pretty sure you can
hire anybody,
as long as it's somebody that's an actual professional in the field, you can have your own appraiser.
But wouldn't that be cornering that market?
No, probably. Because they do it with like with jewelry all the time. Like the dealer, like
jewelers
will actually have their own appraisers that are professional appraisers that can appraise it at a certain price or whatever for them. So you can do an in-house appraisal. I think the only reason I know that, Uncut Gems, great movie.
Oh,
nice,
yeah, there you go.
Phenomenal movie. But yeah, I think but how do you? I guess that's the best route to go, right? You go through auction. You can't just.
I'd imagine so.
You can't just go to a billionaire's house and go, hey.
I would be like,
buy
hey,
this shit.
I found this $300,000 fucking coin thing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, start the bidding at $1 million fucking dollars and see what people do with it.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But-
Especially something with historical.
Yeah.
They
people
would
eat
have to
that shit
appraise
up.
it, so that you'd have to find somebody to appraise it at $1 million.
I'm gonna bid it. I'm gonna start the bidding at $1 million.
But I don't.
Yeah.
I think the starting bid is based off the appraisal amount,
Well,
though.
then I'll hire a really good, really sketchy appraiser.
I will fucking feed that appraiser some extra dough.
That
to appraise
appraiser
it
will make
higher.
a good 20%.
Yeah,
Be a good guy.
exactly.
We're gonna agree on a lot of points.
But yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Or do you just? I mean, all right. So let's say you keep it, right?
Mhm.
Say you find something, it's worth $1 million, right?
Right.
You keep it. Your net worth is technically at $1 million now.
Right.
Technically, right?
Yeah.
Through
So if
asset,
you
but-
keep it,
Mm.
but then also it's the potential of somebody fucking robbing you and stealing it. That's
Yeah,
one
see,
thing. Whereas if it's cash,
always get the cash.
Yeah,
always
I
get the cash.
consolidate.
The
I
cash to
agree
be
with
tracked. If you lose something valuable, you're never getting that back.
No, fuck
I
no.
agree with
No,
that.
get the cash.
Like, why do
Yeah.
people buy art like that? Like, I guess if you're a billionaire, fine, buy it. But like, if you got a couple million, right?
Oh, why do people buy art?
Yeah, like why do you
there's
buy like a
whole-
huge big old
yeah.
piece of art and be like,
It's tax
this
write-off.
is
It's
my
an absolute tax write-off.
yeah, we talked about
Oh
that.
yeah, that's a
right.
whole fucking
That's
thing
right.
about that. It's
Nobody gives a
huge
fuck
fucking
about
scam.
that. If you're making X amount of money, unless you're extremely cultured and you have this untapped need for that kind of exposure and that kind of interpretation through art, and you really appreciate that effort that's put into creating art by different artists and different perspectives, you're doing it for tax money.
Yeah.
If there's a piece of art that somebody's bought for over $1 million,
but how do you use that as a write-off?
there's a,
Donation,
Is it
isn't
a gift? No,
usually
because
it's-
you bought it. It's not a
Yeah,
donation.
but
you bought it
But where are you going to store it?
Yeah.
in a museum.
Where
Oh,
you donate
I
it.
would think it was people in their house. Whenever I watch movies, they got art in their house, right?
Yeah.
There-
Well, they're usually
there's a few
remakes
different ways
and-
that people can go in and
On a movie set, yeah, no shit. They're remakes on a fucking movie
Well, no,
set.
I'm saying like
So
typically
if the thing is these art galleries are used for money washing all the time.
Mm.
So if you guys are familiar with the concept of money washing,
yeah, money
it's
laundering.
yeah, exactly. So it's basically like they'll put in like a fucking $1 million in this place. The art gallery will be like, okay, I understand. Like, yes, you're gonna get most of this money back. We're gonna keep our chunk of it, whatever. And then the artist is gonna get their little chunk of the fucking change. as well.
So it's just a way to wash dirty money.
It's just washing dirty money. That's all it is.
So basically, if you've bought art, you're basically part of the black market
Pretty much
at that point.
Yeah. So
At
it's
some
sweet.
point, it was dirty, and how do people that steal art? How do
Because you could buy this thing for $10 million right now,
Right.
And then it only costs however much that it costs to make.
right.
But then but somebody could just say, oh, it's valued at $10 million, and so you say like, oh, I bought this for $10 million.
Right,
What
and
actually
this
happens
is
with
how
our
we
money?
got onto the
Yeah.
art appraisal
Yeah, exactly.
topic. That's right. We've literally
So
discussed this exact same thing before.
It's fucking nuts.
Um,
it's a weird world.
But
Mhm.
like, yeah, I don't know.
That's what
I
you
want
said.
to.
That's
I
really
feel like
tough
we
to
touched
say.
on all this before, so I don't want to keep asking questions
you're
because
good,
I
you're
feel like
good.
we already hit this topic. But
But most things like that are bullshit. So,
Yeah.
Okay, so then would you stop? Like after you found like
Yeah,
the
if-
mythical treasure you've been chasing for 10
I would
years.
totally stop after that.
right,
But however, I would use that money to reinvest.
right.
And
Oh
then-
God,
for
yeah.
sure,
Oh
for sure.
God,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
For
But I
sure.
just mean like, you've done 10 years of like that's a mental toll.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
a lot of shit that's probably
if
happened.
I was doing 5 or 10 years,
you don't want to
searching
do. You don't want to do
for
another
treasure,
5 or 10 for
Well,
a
I
different
mean,
treasure.
we touch base on like that thrill of the chase,
that's when I
like,
get my
Find a different thrill with that fucking money,
That's
dude.
when I just I go get
Hookers
my
and
beach house
cocaine.
in Laguna Beach and
Yeah,
I'm good to go.
I'll go fucking.
Yeah.
I'll go hunt people on an island somewhere with that money. Jesus.
dangerous.
The most
game.
dangerous game.
But no, I think I'd quit after one. If I found one,
I could dig it.
I'm good.
I feel it.
Maybe like dabble in another one,
Yeah.
but not spend money.
Like
on
help
it.
be an advisor for someone that's
But see,
also.
then you have like the lottery situation going on as well, where it's like you feel like, oh, I've won this.
Yeah.
What makes
Am
me
I
think I
gonna do it
can't
again?
win more?
You know,
Yeah,
like, that's the
I
exact
guess,
concept. That's the
but I
exact
also-
psychology behind lottery tickets.
But I
and
also
shit.
don't have a fucking addiction to gambling, so
Yeah.
Not yet. Not until you won $10 million.
touche.
There you
Well, if
go.
I won
Too
$10 million,
fucking
I
shea.
don't think I'd ever touch a lottery ticket again. That's
If
a
I won-
lifetime's
if
worth
I
of
won
luck.
$10 million, I'm out, dude. I'm out the
Yeah.
game. I'm
Yeah.
done.
I'm off the
out.
fucking
I'm
grid at that
out the
point.
Yeah.
game.
I'm out the game. Like here, this is my reinvestment plan.
Yeah.
Fucking hire my attorney, hire my fucking financial advisor,
Yep.
and let's get this shit rolling.
See, that's my thing.
Let's turn this 10 to 100 because that's my goal is 100 mil.
That's my thing. I never had a need to be famous. I've always had a need to be rich.
Yeah.
So like I've always wanted to.
Okay, I'm gonna touch on this topic then.
Yeah.
We're changing topics.
Would you rather
here.
be rich or famous?
No, we're changing topics here. Yeah. Would you rather be rich, famous, or both?
Rich.
100%
I don't need
rich.
fame.
Okay, so here's my thing, and I know everybody is gonna shit on me for this, right? I know.
I'm already shitting.
Fame is not all it's cracked up to be. I get that. I know that it's not. You're getting followed by everybody. People are like trying to dig up dirt on you at all times. I get that, right? But part of me kind of wants a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I want recognition.
Like,
Acknowledgement.
But
yeah.
recognition is fine.
It'd be
Fame
more.
is
It'd be
different.
more. I would utilize it more in a sense of think. If I were to become famous, right, I would use it in more of a Leonardo DiCaprio way than a Kim Kardashian way. If that makes
for
sense.
sure.
That's
like
just fucking models on your yacht.
Yeah, like my biggest goal since I've been a kid obviously money has been a big goal, but moreover, it's been leaving an impact on a massive amount of people. That's been my big thing. It's like I want to leave a lasting impression on basically the world. Almost, I want to make my name known, kind of. So, but in order to do that, you got to gain the fame as well.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So it's like, do I want just the riches? Yeah, because then nobody fucking knows, and I'm good, and I'm quiet. But I also want a little bit of that, like, know
acknowledgement.
Me. Get the, hey,
I have no
get
problem.
some pictures of me. I'm not photogenic.
Listen to what I say.
I have no problem with the acknowledgement behind that. Just being acknowledged for doing something big.
Right.
That's fine. But like, I don't want
to be acknowledged. But here's the thing: I don't want to be acknowledged for making the money.
Yeah, see, I want to be acknowledged for like the shit that I do to help people.
Right.
I don't want to be acknowledged by people that are stalking my family outside my house through the bushes and taking pictures. Fuck that
so
shit.
in terms of fame relative to riches, who would you be like your role model? Fame to riches, kind of. Like who would be the one that you would be like? Okay, that's the life that I would prefer.
I don't know, maybe like a famous comedian, because it's like they're not gonna like hunt you fucking down all the time, but they'll still like come up and ask you for
Well,
an
it
autograph.
depends. I mean, Kevin Hart.
Yeah, he's on a constant.
Kevin Hart's a constant.
He's also like the top tier comedian right now, though.
He's the
big money maker.
He's the richest richest comedian to date. He's made the most money through comedy than anyone ever.
Well, what if I was Bill Burr? I was going through. I don't have people stalking my house.
Made your couple mil.
Yeah, I made my millions.
Okay.
I'm fine. I can go out and fuck off to do whatever the hell I want to do, but I'm not going to be having people stalking my fucking house.
But you also got to think. I mean, here's the biggest thing about that is even Bill Burr. I can guarantee there's people out there that want to bring him down.
That's
you
fine.
Know what I mean?
Absolutely. But hey, I'm broke as shit. And there's already people that want to bring me down.
True.
So
True.
It's
You're always going to have
perpetual.
people. That's true. I get that.
All the haters.
Okay. You're just going to have more powerful people that
Hell
want to
yeah.
bring you down, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I would say. How about you?
Go straight to you, Wisconsin government.
How about you? In relative, I mean, Drake's going to be an interesting one because Drake's, whenever we talked about our goal salary, Drake was like way, way, way below what we were at. So it'll be interesting to see like who, in comparative to riches and fame, what is your ratio? Like, who would you say is your role model in that aspect?
I'd say like. I don't know. That's kind of a tough one. I'd say like an Uncle Jesse from like Full House.
Oh,
John Stamos?
Yeah. So like
you got paid bank, dude, for that
Yeah,
show.
you made a lot
but
of money.
even still, you make a lot of money. You have one keynote, kind of like
One show.
you acknowledged
Yeah.
or you've been acknowledged for a specific thing. I do want that impactful moment, but at the end of the day, my own core belief set and existence, like it doesn't fucking matter because I'm gonna die. So that kind of reflects back on like I want the money. The recognition would be cool if I was able to change people's life,
and then never again.
Yeah, like I don't need to be this perpetual light in the darkness. Like if I can help someone at some level, like cool, awesome.
Holy shit, that's way more than I expected.
Yeah.
$25 million.
Yeah.
It's more than I expected.
Like,
yeah, so you have your one keynote thing that you're known for in your life, and then you just coast
or
off with the
better
money.
yet,
You could pull off the Uncle Jesse haircut, by the way.
Yeah, you could.
Well, I'm gonna change that existence. I'm gonna say the guy who plays Ash from Evil Dead. His entire life he's been that character.
The redhead, right?
No.
Or the fat one?
Neither.
The guy.
It's Ash.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm thinking of a different movie. I'm sorry.
I'm looking it up right now.
Bug me if
I'm actually
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell.
Nice callback.
So I would be I would want to equivalent myself to Bruce Campbell because he's made enough money to have a very fun and successful life.
Right.
He has perpetuated a character and been able to not necessarily monopolize, but he's been able to make that character stretch for what is coming up on close to 30 years worth of content just for this one character from this one franchise that was a shitty, all props, pre-made, fucking in-house, practical effect, low-budget horror movie
for sure
that developed into
a cult
his
following.
entire existence.
Yeah.
It's one of the most recognizable franchises. And he's just been that dude.
Yeah.
He's Ash.
I get that.
Groovy.
I think I'm gonna flip the script.
Boomstick.
I'm gonna flip the script on you guys here. I'm gonna go. I honestly
put the thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
And reverse it. It's your recipient. I think I'm gonna go Bill Gates, and here's why, though. Okay, one, he changed the world, world, right? But I think that there is I think there's a certain point where you've made so much money that nobody can bring you down.
Yeah,
honestly,
no
I think
you.
you're at it when you get to a certain point in the billions.
Unless it's with a knife.
It doesn't matter how. Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't matter how many people are trying to dig up dirt on you. Like, you're locked down tight on it. Like nobody. People are trying to bring Bill Gates down. You can't do it. You can't fight. The guy owns the internet basically.
See, people have asked him if he wants to run for president, and he's like, "Why would I need to run for president?
Why would I ever the fuck do
I
that?
have the power that I need to."
I think
money is everything.
And he's revolutionized the world. He lives his best life, and I mean, I just think that he's he's known, but he's like an untouchable, and something is scary about that. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
You could go on days for days about the correlation between money and power and how it's kind of fucked. But I think that if I were to reach and go for my perfect ratio, it'd be something like that maybe.
Yeah,
I
where
can see
it's
that.
like you're kind of untouchable. Or on the flip side of that, somebody who has already been tarnished in their name and they just don't give a shit and they just keep rolling with it.
Charlie Sheen.
Nope. Kind of. Dan Blazarian. Dude makes
Holy
a
shit.
fuckload of money. And he has the worst reputation you could ever find on the internet. Not saying he's a good guy, not saying he's a bad guy. No. I'm just saying the dude doesn't give a shit, and he lives a fucking life and a half that he wants to live. Actually, I'm changing it. Gianluca Vacci is a Italian
comedian, right?
No, he is an Italian CEO for the name of the company is IMI, I believe, or IMA or IMI or something like that. You've probably seen him on Instagram. You just don't know his name. He does the dances with his hot ass model wife or girlfriend. He's tatted the fuck up, white beard, white hair, and he's always like doing Instagram videos of him dancing.
I'm never on Instagram, so
he's been on everything. Look up Gianluca Vacci. It's Gianna Luca, and then Vacci is Vacci, I think.
Wait, Vicc. I can't spell right now.
Hold on. Shit, I can't use my phone. Let me
Too
see
many
this real quick.
IPAs.
All right. But this guy is like living his best. This guy right here, Gianluca Vacci. I don't know if that's how the fuck you say his name. But this guy right here, you ever seen him?
Jesus.
Dude living his best fucking life ever. He's doing DJing now because he just has so much fucking money.
He looks like he could either be like 35 or like 65.
But
nothing in between.
He is 52 years old. And he is just living his best life. I don't even know his net worth at this point. It's got to be fucking... But he was a no-name guy from Italy. Nobody knew who the fuck he was, really, until he started making these dance videos. $450 million.
Jesus Christ.
IMA is the name of the company that he owned. He's just... like he just lives his life up, dude. He's just killing it.
He's fucking shredded.
You can't,
Jesus.
Yeah, you can't hate the guy.
Okay.
Like, he's always making just these fun little videos. Like, you can't hate him. The guy's just humanized as could be, just having fun. That is the life that I fucking relish. Like, I want that so bad. And does he probably work his ass off and it's stressful as shit and behind the camera? Fuck yeah. We're not seeing everything. I get that.
Yeah.
But I want that.
Yeah. that proverbial work hard, play hard.
Yeah. And he's making a difference in the world. He's changing the world up in a good way. And he's, he owns a company, so he's made his mark on the world, and that's great. And he also has the money to show it, and it's like perfect. And still has the fun, like he still like has the fun, childish,
Wonderment.
Yeah, and I'm cool with that. That's what I want right there.
Yeah.
That's it. That's my
Most
guy.
definitely.
So yeah,
That's awesome.
I think. I mean, obviously, my guy's a little bit.
I'm just jealous that he lives in Italy because that sounds fucking awesome. But not,
dude
I mean,
lives
not
fucking.
right now,
that dude
but
lives
I mean,
fucking. Yeah, well, maybe not right
fuck.
now. That dude
I would
lives
stick out
fucking
like
everywhere though.
I would stick out like a sore fucking thumb in Italy though. You know, like I dress fucking moderately. I don't know. I'm gigantic compared to most Italians.
I think I would enjoy.
I would love to go to Italy.
Living in the Italian lifestyle.
It seems pretty chill.
Can I just?
I feel like rural would be way more fun.
Yeah, me too.
Like rural Italy.
Just drink wine all day and eat pasta.
Fuck that's true too. Man, this is what a life.
Yeah.
I mean, besides right now, but otherwise, the good life, man. I just love the Mediterranean coast too. Like,
it just looks beautiful. I've never actually been overseas, but I've always wanted to. That's like one of the first stops I want to make is Italy.
Yep. That's my Italy, Spain, Greece are my top 3 that I want to hit. Those are like my first overseas.
I have a lot of Greek friends, and I used to date a Greek girl, and they used to tell me all the time how beautiful it was.
Oh,
they show me pictures, and I was so jealous.
How beautiful Greek women are.
Oh my god! Oh no, I dated a Greek woman. I know that is. No, she's great.
I would love to go there. And guess what? If I had $450 million, that's a feasible option to do. Okay, so here's another question for you. Maybe I've asked this before and I can't remember. Say you have all this money, right?
Yeah.
Do you buy a plane?
I buy a boat.
All right. Good man. Or I just do first class on a passenger plane.
Wait, buy a plane or buy a boat? What's
Here's the thing. If
I
you
would
buy
totally
a
get
plane,
so.
most people, famous people that die, dying on a private plane.
I can still swim. I can't fly.
Dying on a private plane.
How many fucking people die on boats every year, though?
All right, fine. Give me a fucking...
enough.
Put me on a passenger plane first class then. I'm not buying my own goddamn jet and somebody crashing that thing, and I'm the only one on it. Okay?
I would totally buy my own plane instead of buying a boat.
I'm not saying maybe a boat. Maybe a boat's a good option. Maybe it's a bad option, but it's better than a plane. Because is it Bill Burr that said that on Joe Rogan or something like that? He's like, oh yeah, so I see you've been taking flight class and stuff. He goes, yeah, because if you look, every fucking famous person dies in a plane crash. He's like, if I'm going out on my own accord. I'm the pilot. All right? Nobody else is fucking bringing me down. Yeah. It's like, that
makes a lot of
you're
sense.
right.
Dude, that falls in line with like the parachute thing. Like, why?
I'm self-sufficient, though. If I bought a plane, I would be the one flying.
You're being the pilot?
Most definitely.
I would not. I can't even drive a car.
I would always want to be a pilot. Like, that shit looks so cool.
I mean, it looks 100%. Amazing.
Because it takes out that extra variable. Like, you don't have to rely. That's why, like, when we had the conversation about the parachuting thing, like, that terrifies me because you have to hope that motherfucker knew what he was doing when he packed the parachute right.
I'm not relying on anybody for that.
I'm just saying, I don't know if I could buy a plane. I'd feel a little scared to buy a plane. I would probably end up buying one. I'll be honest. I'd buy a Gulfstream, but like I'd be a little
just wearing a squirrel suit all the time.
A little hesitant. Yep. I don't know. It's a crazy life.
But I feel like you have more options with a plane, you know.
But I also feel like a lot of passenger planes that fly across seas tend to get shut
like this.
down.
Imagine this: you take a boat and you float your way over to fucking France.
No, I'm not saying that.
And then from there, it's like, oh, so we want to go to like the Alps or something. It's like, okay, well, we got to take a plane to get there, anyways.
Yeah, all right, but I have.
But we can also take
$50 million.
You can also take the boat across, get closer, and then take the plane.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, but okay, you're making it seem like taking a boat across the fucking ocean is easy.
I'm not going to be driving it. If I have the money to buy a boat, I'm buying and paying someone to drive
but I'm saying
the boat.
that
I'm just going to buy one. I'm just going to ride one of those Uber helicopters.
Yeah, just get an Uber copter. Yeah, I'll just buy a flying car.
Have you seen those shit?
No,
they're real.
I've never tried.
You can order a helicopter on Uber.
I've never been to Ubu Java. Oh yeah, they
started. You pull up to like a helipad, and they can pick you up.
They started implementing it in New York actually.
What the?
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Man.
It's nuts.
Well, I know when I'm gonna be fucking getting my next certificate in.
Yeah. Yep. Man, we talked a lot today about like just riches and fames. Yeah. And it's it's that 100 subscriber thing.
So join us on Patreon.
Yeah, join us on Patreon so we can hit a mill. No, but for real, dude, join us on Patreon, patreon.com/WWLTW podcast. Go there, join us at any tier. You get extra content. You get our What We Watch This Week episodes. You get the episodes of this a day early. You join our private Facebook group, all that fun stuff. Go to our merch website, Teespring. It's in the link in the description of everything. Go check it out. We're coming out with new merch all the time now.
Yes.
The Sorry Jake's Mom mugs are out, so go get yourself one of them. Like and subscribe to us on YouTube.
Please.
Fucking do it. And
can't roller skate in a buffalo herd.
Oh my god!
Sorry.
Like us on Facebook. Make sure you share the shit out of this YouTube channel too. Just share it up.
Just do it.
This is the hashtag Road to 1K. Road to 1K. Here we come. It's here. We're clear. Bring it on.
Hashtag Road to 1K.
Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag Road to 1K. Did I get all my shameless plugs in there?
I think you got them.
Is there any that I'm missing? Am I missing any shameless plugs here?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, just go visit astrodesigncompany.com if you want to. Go talk to us about redesigning your site. We'd love to talk to you about moving forward with growing yourself and growing your business.
Oh, yeah.
Let us help you as you help us. Boom.
Do it.
But yes, one last time, I want to give a quick shout out to Brittany for making this beautiful backdrop for us. It was amazing.
Gorgeous.
We appreciate the fuck out of you. As it falls over. We appreciate the fuck out of you, and you did it in such a short amount of time. And
honestly,
I'm still blown away by that.
Yes.
So we'll be bringing you in for more ideas soon, probably. Shout out
Bring
to
her
our
on here as a guest. You'd have fun on here.
Oh yeah, I've got a couple. I've got a couple that I want to talk to you guys about too. Actually, shout out to every one of you that subscribed this last week. We had 28 new subscribers in 5 days, something like that. It was something crazy like that. So our statistics were like, when I looked at our analytics, it was like 1,400% increase or something like that. It was crazy.
That's a good sign.
And the fact that you guys are actually watching like a large chunk of these episodes is amazing too. At a time, like the average right now that we have is like 28 or 30% watch time in minutes. So it's like that's a lot of time that they're watching for an hour-long episode. That's big chunk. So thank you for doing that as well.
Yeah, honestly.
We will be posting pictures of the one-of-a-kind winner of the sweatshirt, the 100 subscriber here soon too.
Yep.
As soon as that comes in, we're kind of on back order because the whole COVID thing. Tenderonis.
Fishizzle.
Go check. Oh, the other one I wanted to shamelessly plug, Conversations with Kev. That's with a K for Conversations. Check that out on Facebook. He does live on YouTube and Facebook, actually.
Yeah, he did a great job.
He's growing quick as shit, too. He's up to like 31 subs right now.
Nice.
He just started, so yeah, he's killing it.
Fucking sweet.
Shout out to him. And other than that, guys, I don't know. We hit a bunch of stuff today. We talked about treasure hunting. We talked about being famous because that's what we all want to be, is rich and not famous, rich.
Be sure to join us for our live episodes as well. They're always on Mondays.
Yes. So
right around like noon?
Yeah, right around noon, 1 o'clock usually. We do our live episode on YouTube and then our live episode on Facebook. The Coffee Talks, we're probably going to be doing those Wednesdays or Thursdays.
Yeah.
that one might fluctuate a little bit, just kind of depending on schedule.
But we'll definitely we'll post in advance.
Yes.
Definitely.
Otherwise, guys, I got nothing else. What about you? Anything?
No, I'm good.
All right, so we got our skills for this week.
Yeah, we're set to go.
We're all fucking not sick yet, so we're doing great.
Yet is the key. We're hanging in.
But thank you guys very, very much. We appreciate you, and
we love you
we'll
guys
see
so
you guys
much.
next week.
Yeah.
For another fun one.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. 100 subscribers. #1K.